At the beginning of the movie, we see a girl named Phaedra. Phaedra has a special ability to see the future. She has a dream about a king named Hyperion. This King Hyperion sets free some beings called the Titans. He wants to be the ruler of all people. Long ago, before animals and humans existed on Earth, a great war took place in heaven. The winners of this war became known as gods, and they stayed in heaven. The losers were named Titans. These Titans were trapped inside mountain caves. In that war, there was a powerful bow, but this bow went missing after the war. It's been 1,000 years since then. People gradually forgot about this war. Then King Hyperion appears, and his whole family becomes sick. He tries to call upon the gods for help, but it's too late and doesn't work. Because of this, he starts disliking the gods. He stops believing in them and thinks they don't help people. His new goal is to bring the Titans back to the world. To do that, he needs the lost bow. Because it's very powerful, he realizes that Phaedra can help find it because she can see the future. So, he kidnaps Phaedra. Meanwhile, in a village, we see another character named Theseus. Theseus lives with his mother and, like Hyperion, he doesn't believe in gods. Theseus's mother was a religious woman. Theseus spoke to her about not believing in gods. In reality, Theseus was a skilled fighter. In their village, there was a trainer. This trainer taught Theseus how to battle. Soldiers in the village warned everyone that Hyperion's army was approaching. They said the army would harm everyone, so everyone should take shelter in the mountain walls. The soldiers also mentioned that the young and old would be moved to safety the next day. Theseus planned to seek refuge in the mountains immediately with the villagers and his mother. However, a soldier stopped them. He told Theseus to wait and join the group leaving the next day. This made Theseus mad, as the soldier implied that Theseus was born out of wedlock. Theseus replied, saying they were all the same with red blood running in their veins. The soldier insulted Theseus's mother, hinting at her questionable reputation. Angry, Theseus confronted the soldier and they began to fight. Theseus held a sword to the soldier's throat. He warned the surrounding soldiers that he would harm the soldier if they approached. Soon, a higher-ranking officer arrived. He tried to calm Theseus down, saying now wasn't the time for conflict. But Theseus wanted a guarantee that his fellow villagers would be safe. The officer assures Theseus that the soldier will be released. The officer tells Theseus, "We could use brave fighters like you because you're skilled in combat." But Theseus declines, saying, "Why should I side with you? I don't trust that you won't abandon us." The officer removes the insulting soldier from the unit because of his disrespectful comments towards Theseus and his mother. That dismissed soldier goes to King Hyperion. Seeking revenge, he tells Hyperion where Theseus's village is. Hyperion's forces then attack the village. Many villagers, including Theseus's mother, are killed. This deeply saddens Theseus. But he can't fight back as he's captured by Hyperion's soldiers. They imprison Theseus, planning to make him work in the salt mines. Meanwhile, in heaven, the gods watch these unfair events unfold. They wish to protect the innocent. The gods approach their leader, Zeus, saying, "These people don't deserve this. We should help." But Zeus responds, "We have rules. Gods can't interfere in human matters unless the dangerous Titans get involved. Humans trust us, and we should trust them to handle their challenges. They should live as they choose." One of the gods questions, "What if Hyperion finds the bow?" Zeus, the king of gods, doesn't respond. Down on Earth, Theseus is shown grieving and imprisoned, still mourning his mother's loss. As the seer Phaedra walks by, her foot brushes against Theseus's. This contact sparks a vision for her. She sees Theseus on a boat with King Hyperion. Theseus possesses the powerful bow. Phaedra urgently tells a man, "We must escape tonight, no matter what." Pointing at Theseus, she adds, "Take him with us." She had foreseen that the gods favor Theseus. If he were to join forces with Hyperion, they could threaten all of mankind. That night, Phaedra, with her allies and Theseus, evades the guards and escapes. When King Hyperion learns of their escape, he orders his soldiers, "I want Phaedra captured alive." The soldiers catch up to Phaedra, Theseus, and their group, surrounding them. The group is on a boat, trying to escape. Suddenly, from the heavens, sea deities plunge into the water with great force. This action triggers a massive wave that overwhelms Hyperion's forces, but Phaedra, Theseus, and their companions manage to survive. They are safe. Theseus asks Phaedra, "Did you foresee our survival?" Phaedra responds, "Yes, I did. I have the gift of prophecy, given by the gods." Theseus questions, "How is that a gift? You can see the future but can't alter it." "I don't believe in gods. My mother did, yet they did nothing when she was killed." Phaedra then asks, "Was your mother given a proper burial?" Theseus answers, "No, her body was left behind." She suggests, "You should lay her to rest." Theseus admits, "I don't believe in rituals. Being an atheist, why would I?" Phaedra says, "Your mother held those beliefs. We should go to her." They then go to where Theseus's mother's body lies. Theseus gives her a funeral according to tradition. He places her body in a niche in a stone labyrinth, but a stone blocks the niche. Trying to move it, Theseus discovers a hidden bow. It's the same bow lost in a heavenly battle 1,000 years earlier. When drawn, the bow shoots an arrow made of light. Startled, Theseus drops the bow when the arrow strikes something. Suddenly, a masked enemy appears. He was sent by Hyperion to eliminate them. Theseus battles the masked foe and defeats him. Meanwhile, Phaedra and her companions are captured outside. Seeing this, Theseus fires an arrow from his bow. The arrow splits, targeting multiple of Hyperion's soldiers, taking each down. After the fight, Phaedra tends to Theseus's injuries. Theseus confesses, "I was wrong about the gods. My mother was right." Phaedra responds, "Your mother's passing was a blessing in disguise. It led us here and to this bow. Believe me, you'll triumph in the war." As they spend time together, they grow close. The powers of a prophetess fade when she becomes intimate with someone. Yet, drawing near to Theseus, Phaedra says, "You were right. Being a seer can be a curse, not a gift. I want to see my own life unfold, not just foresee it." The next day, they set out to rescue Phaedra's 3 sisters, whom Hyperion had imprisoned. Upon arrival, Hyperion is absent, having gone to the mountain fortresses with his army. However, they hear the haunting cries of Phaedra's sisters, who are trapped inside a large metal bull. After toppling the metal bull, it becomes apparent that all of Phaedra's sisters have perished. Just then, Hyperion's army arrives. In the chaos, Theseus drops the bow, and a creature snatches it away, heading toward Hyperion behind the mountains. Suddenly, gods and goddesses descend from the heavens, arriving just as Hyperion's soldiers are about to kill Theseus and Phaedra. A goddess gifts them 2 horses, advising, "Persist in your journey until you reach the mountain walls." The other gods with the goddess quickly defeat all of Hyperion's soldiers. However, King Zeus appears, furious, upset that the gods intervened prematurely in human affairs. He kills the gods who had come with the goddess. Turning to Theseus, Zeus says, "No god will assist you further. I believe in you, Theseus. Defend your people and prove my faith in you right." They then approach the mountain walls, behind which the Titans are confined. On the other side, the villagers await. Theseus reunites with his villagers and informs the Greek king about the bow and Hyperion's intentions. Skeptical, the king dismisses Theseus's warnings as mere tall tales. The king doesn't want a fight. He suggests, "Let's negotiate with Hyperion." Hyperion learns that gods from heaven are protecting Theseus, so he sends a messenger to them. The messenger conveys, Hyperion wants to meet Theseus. Phaedra confides in Theseus, "I've foreseen your meeting with Hyperion. He aims to recruit you." Theseus responds, "He took my mother's life. I will never join him." Despite his intentions to confront and possibly kill Hyperion, he's thwarted by Hyperion's guards surrounding him. Hyperion offers, "Join me, and I'll grant you immortality." Theseus retorts, "Our actions live on even when our bodies perish." He then departs, leaving Hyperion, who then warns, "I'll unleash the Titans tomorrow. Regardless of your gods, my reign will commence." Returning to Phaedra, Theseus voices his uncertainty. "Can I fulfill Zeus's expectations?" Phaedra reassures him, "Believe in yourself. The gods chose wisely in you." By morning, the battlefield is set. Theseus's comrades are positioned behind a fortified wall. Breaking it seems impossible. However, with the powerful bow, Hyperion launches an arrow, shattering the seemingly unbreakable barrier. Witnessing the wall's destruction, Theseus's troops panic. Yet, Theseus steps up to rally them. Theseus encourages his troops, saying, "Behind those masks are just ordinary men, as vulnerable as us. they can be hurt, and their masks are just hiding their fear. We have the strength to face them." Inspired by Theseus's words, the soldiers are reinvigorated and a fierce battle ensues. Meanwhile, Hyperion is focused on freeing the Titans. The Greek king tries to negotiate with him, suggesting they talk things out. However, Hyperion, unwilling to compromise, kills him. He then proceeds to the Titans' prison, ready to unleash them with an arrow from his powerful bow. Theseus and his companion arrive just as Hyperion releases the Titans with a shot from the bow. A massive explosion pushes everyone back. One of Theseus's allies manages to snatch the bow from Hyperion, but the Titans are already awake. As time passes, this ally urges Theseus, "Go. I'll handle them with this bow." He tries to defend against the Titans using the bow, but they overpower and kill him. In response to the Titan threat, multiple gods come down to Earth. They're intervening now, as their code permits them to step in once the Titans are released. After the Titans are unleashed, the gods can intervene to help humans against them. A massive battle ensues between the gods and the Titans. Zeus destroys the powerful bow to prevent it from being used again. Meanwhile, Theseus and Hyperion face off. Hyperion manages to wound Theseus with his blade. The Titans seem to be gaining the upper hand against the gods because they outnumber them. Several gods are injured in battle, and 2 of them are killed. In a desperate move, Zeus uses his might to collapse the mountainside. Through fierce combat, Theseus emerges victorious over Hyperion, declaring that his noble act will be remembered. Zeus, with an injured goddess by his side, retreats. As the mountains crumble, Theseus narrowly escapes death. He's then elevated to the status of a god. The narrative reinforces that good always triumphs over evil, as Hyperion's vast army is buried beneath the mountain. Years later, tales of Theseus's courage are written down. Theseus and Phaedra have a son who possesses the ability to foresee the future. Just like his mother, the boy predicts a great war between gods and demons. Suddenly, an old man appears. This man, who had once trained Theseus to become a warrior, is revealed to be Zeus in disguise. He acknowledges knowing Theseus's bravery and tells the boy that his time of significance is nearing. When the boy inquires further, Zeus elaborates that the struggle against evil is endless. An upcoming battle in the heavens awaits, and Theseus will participate to secure a better future. The narrative concludes on this note.